Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome each and every one of you in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. So once again, welcome to the morning dose of the PIB session. Okay, so let me see how many people are there in the session. So before starting of the session, if I know how many people are there, please let me know how many people are there in the session. So we will be discussing today's again a top news coverages of our new series, and today we have a topic on general credit card. Okay, we will be discussing regarding the general credit card. I'll be waiting for 30 seconds more for all of you to join the session. Okay, so today we'll be discussing about the general credit card, and it's also a very important topic for your RBI Grade B examination. So that's why we have picked up this topic for each and every one of you. So guys, this was a news rise recently in April 2023. RBI has revised the guidelines for general credit card scheme. Okay, RBI have recently revised the guidelines on general credit card scheme, and under which the RBI said that if you have given credit card under these categories, if you have given credit card under these categories like artisan credit card, Lagodhyami credit card, Swarojgar credit card, Weavers credit card, and those who are catering to the non-farm entrepreneurial credit activities. Okay, so they all will be covered under the general credit card scheme. Okay, and bank has to report to the RBI if these credit card or if any of these type of work has been covered under the general credit card. So bank has to report to the RBI. Okay, you all know that priority sector lending concept. Okay, priority sectors are what? Like weaker sections, we have MSME, we have renewable energy, we have affordable housing, right? Then education, agriculture loan. Okay, so these all and some more are also the priority sector are there, under which the RBI said that adjusted net bank credit, adjusted net bank credit, 40% of the adjusted net bank credit you have to give to priority sector lendings. Okay, so general credit card comes under these working areas of the scheme. Okay, so if you are giving loan or no sorry, if you are giving any credit card under the artisan credit card category, Lagu Udyami card, Swarojgar credit card, so they all will be covered and they all will be known as general credit card scheme. And RBI also, each and every bank who is giving any of the credit card under these categories has to report to the RBI that they have extended this credit card. Okay, now what is a credit card? Whenever we talk of the credit card, it is just a plastic credit card we normally called as, which any of the bank financial institution they releases for the purchase of goods and services on credit. That means you are getting the money on credit, and within a certain time frame, if you are repaying the money back to the bank, you don't have to pay any kind of interest on that. Okay, so this credit card or more normally utilized to withdraw the cash, or you can do some kind of purchase at various stores. You can pay online, or you can just go anywhere and you can utilize the money on credit that is there on that card. Okay, so in between, RBI has released a special type of credit cards. These are called as Kisan, we call it as KCC, Kisan credit card. Okay, then we have a general credit card. Okay, and they are all catering to the specific category, specific category, catering to the specific category. Like Kisan credit card is usually used for the agriculture, either for working capital, or you can take it for like loans facilities also. Okay, Kisan credit card have their own separate area of functioning. General credit card have their own specific area of functioning that we are going to discuss, like what is the role of general credit card. Okay, what is the area specific in which the general credit card is going to be working. Okay, now recently RBI said that general credit card is issued to the very specific category of rural and semi-urban people who are working in non-farm entrepreneurial credit need of the individual. Those people who are working in non-farm area and those who are doing entrepreneurial activities. In order to cater to the credit need of these people, general credit card has been released. Okay, general credit card has been released. So that is non-farm entrepreneurial. You should know that non-farm entrepreneurial, you can just give it a naming at NFE, non-farm entrepreneurial activities. Okay, so as per the new notification or revised notification, which we have already discussed, all the other credit card which are being given under the artisan category, Laghu Udyog category, Udyami card category, Swarojgar credit card activity, or Weaver credit card, or any of these credit card which are catering to the non-farm entrepreneurial activities, they are all being called as, they are all being covered under the general credit card scheme. Okay, this is what the new notification has said. Now the thing goes to 2013 story. There was a financial inclusion plan, FIP, financial inclusion plan review meeting has been done. Okay, review meeting has been done with the banks in 2013, and it has been observed that the data reported by the bank under the general credit card, they are not showing how much entrepreneurial credit card has been extended to individual. Okay, so this was the issue, that banks are not showing how much entrepreneurial credit extended to the individuals. Okay, so that is why, in order to enhance the financial inclusion, in order to enhance the general credit card scheme, and in order to have a greater financial credit linkages to the various productive activities, to the all the priority sector lending, this general credit card scheme has been revised, and now artisan category, Udyami Udyog, Swarojgar Udyog, all are being, if you are giving any credit card to these area, they will be all coming under the general credit card scheme, and they have to be reported, separately. They have to be reported separately. Okay, now if the general credit card is being issued, that doesn't mean that bank cannot issue any other type of credit card. No, general credit card has their own specific area of functioning. Okay, so that does not preclude the bank from issuing any other credit card to their customer for their consumption. Okay, General credit card they can issue, but it is not like that. If any of the person is coming and they are looking for any other separate credit card, they can issue for that also. Okay, so this consumption credit card, if you are getting the, if you are looking for the consumption credit card, for that the data has to be reported in a totally separate way in a overdraft consumption credit. Okay, so there is a financial inclusion plan reporting format. Okay, FIP reporting format is there, under which how much general credit card have you issued to the individual for consumption category or various other categories. You have to report it separately, that RBI has prescribed. So in order to make sure that banks provide these credit cards to the people, bank provide the prescribed, bank has to declare like how much you are giving. Okay, 40%, you know, priority sector lendings are there, under which bank has to provide loans to the areas like weaker section, housing, MSME, then we have renewable energy, agriculture, education, all these places are there. So, and now for non-farm entrepreneurial activities, you have to separately tell non-farm entrepreneurial activities of the individual, separately reporting you have to do for that. Okay, so what is the objective? This can be your MCQ. This can be your MCQ. They can ask you what is the purpose of the general credit card. So this is the main reason: credit flow to the non-farm entrepreneurial activities to the individuals. Okay, eligibility. Who are the eligible people under this whole category? So any person who is a non-farm, who is doing non-farm entrepreneurial credit, okay, they are all classified, and which is coming under priority sector guidelines, PSL guidelines के अंदर होना चाहिए और non-farm होना चाहिए. So you are eligible to get the general credit card. Okay, now coverages. So this scheme is being covered entirely in the whole country. The scheme is covered entirely in the whole country. Now, what type of, like, under the general credit card, what all things will you can get it? Like once you have somebody issued a general credit card to you, आपको मिलेगा क्या क्या उसमें, किस तरीके से मिलेगा, कैसे मिलेगा, ठीक है? So any credit card, if you get it for your non-farm entrepreneurial activity, it can be for working capital. आप इसको वर्किंग कैपिटल की तरह भी ले सकते हो और इसको टर्म लोन की तरह भी आप यूज कर सकते हो. ओके, बोथ द कैटेगरीज आर देयर. लाइक यू रिक्वायर, लाइक वर्किंग कैपिटल आपको डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज के लिए चाहिए रहता है, तो कभी कभार आपको टर्म लोन्स के लिए चाहिए फॉर द लॉन्गर टाइम यू नीड. ओके, सो हाउ, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मेट of this general credit card, how it is going to be issued? It can be issued as a smart card. स्मार्ट कार्ड की तरह यूज कर सकते हैं, डेबिट कार्ड की तरह यूज कर सकते हैं, जैसे बायोमेट्रिक स्मार्ट कार्ड्स होते हैं. यू कैन हैव एटीएम कार्ड्स, हैंडहेल्ड स्वाइप मशीन्स आर देयर. ओके, आप स्वाइपिंग करके आपका कैश ले सकते हैं, राइट? सो इट विल बी लाइक अ नॉर्मल क्रेडिट कार्ड. ओके, सो जिसमें ऑल योर इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी देयर एंड योर यू विल बी recognized as an entrepreneur identity. Where are your asset, where you will be utilizing this money, what is your credit for, everything will be there over there. Okay, it is just like a normal general credit card, but it is specifically organized for PSL, priority sector lending, for non-farm activities to are not being digitalized. Okay, you will be getting the card passbooks. Okay, so there will be a passbook will be there in which your address, photograph, everything will be written there. Your limits, borrowing limits will be there, how much is the validity period, and they will be also writing every timing over there. Okay, so अब आपका कार्ड में अगर आपको लिखना है नहीं है, तो अगर डिजिटल डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपके नहीं बने हैं, तो आपको पासबुक मिल जाएगा, बट यू विल गेट द क्रेडिट कार्ड. ओके, credit card which government is running, which RBI is running, so that no section of the society should be left behind regarding the credit of the day. Okay, regarding the credit. Okay, now what will be the limit? Credit limit, what क्या होगी, credit की limits क्या होगी? Okay, so there will be no ceiling. There will be no ceiling on the loan. Okay, but it is not like that you go and you don't have any kind of asset or something, you will take 20 crore loan, 50 crore loan. No, it is not like that. Okay, So it is based on the classification, like in which area, which priority sector, how much has to be given. Bank has to take their own risk assessment. Bank has to take their own risk assessment on case to case basis. मैं गया, मेरा रिस्क असेसमेंट किया गया कि मैं कितना ले सकता हूँ लोन, और मेरे की लिमिट कितनी होनी चाहिए, दूसरा आया उसकी कितनी होनी चाहिए. तो फॉर केस टू केस बैंक हैज टू डिसाइड फॉर नॉन फार्म एक्टिविटीज फॉर द लोन अमाउंट. ओके, and they has to be classified as a priority sector. And security, you are coming with a loan, okay, then how much security you have to put in order to have that credit card. So this is norms are applicable as per RBI guidelines. Sometimes collateral free lending are also there for MSME. Okay, government has released, like for MSME we have a collateral free lending for up to certain limit for a small unit issued from time to time. Okay, but banks can have their own way of dealing under the security, and they have to follow all the RBI guidelines in order to have a security or collaterals for issuing of this credit card. Otherwise, if anybody can come, take the credit card, spend the money, and simply go like that. Okay, so bank has to take the call based on the RBI guidelines, and for the MSME guidelines which are coming from time to time, because MSME has to be given collateral free lending because government takes the guarantee for that. Okay, now rate of interest and terms and conditions. Rate of interest and terms and conditions, they all has to be decided by the board approved policy, BOP, board approved policy. Every bank have their board of directors are there, so board is there. So rate of interest, terms and conditions, or has to be decided by the board of policy. Okay, board approved policy. Okay, guidelines. Each and every bank has to decide their policy regarding the general credit card. Right now, if you go finding out that they have their separate pages, they have their separate pages for issuing of the general credit card, like what you will get, how much collateral you have to provide, and everything. For they have the separate pages for their general credit card scheme. Okay, so right now this scheme is being running in a very full-fledged way. Government is focusing, RBI is focusing on this scheme in a very full-fledged way for the non-farm entrepreneurial activities done by the individuals. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. Thank you so much for joining the session. I hope everybody has understood this general credit card scheme, and please make sure that do join the regulatory Telegram channel of our Oliveboard, and regulatory app. Please download it. In the Telegram, you are getting free slides, free descriptive question answers writing, and Oliveboard regulatory courses are there. So for the RBI Grade B examinations have already been released to 22 vacancies. So we are running a various important courses. So go and check those courses as well. Okay, and make sure that you take the maximum benefit out of it. Anybody has any query regarding this, please let me know. Anybody has any query regarding this, please let me know, guys. Okay, so always remember, where there is a will, there is a way. Always remember, where there is a will, there is always a way. So if I wanted to revise it again, general credit card is for non-farm percent adjusted net bank credit, 40% adjusted net bank credit, you have to provide for priority sector lending, under which they are releasing general credit card. So like if we go for किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड तो फार्मर फार्मिंग एक्टिविटीज के लिए होता है, जनरल क्रेडिट कार्ड होता है नॉन फार्म एंटरप्रेन्योरल एक्टिविटीज के लिए. So recently RBI has revised the guidelines in 2023 April, that all those credit card which you are given for artisan credit card, Udyami Udyog, Swarojgar credit card, they all will be considered as the general credit card and bank has to report them separately. Okay, so this is applicable throughout the India and bank has to take out their own policy regarding the various type of terms and condition, interest charge, collateral basis, and everything has to be done based on the RBI guidelines. Okay, so this is regarding the general credit card. Okay, for financial inclusion at the very small places of the small enterprise. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye, take care and have a good day.